Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to think of another one. What was another one I can say? I remember now. I remember. Okay, so this is early like mid 2000s. I want to say 2004, 2005 ish. I was a grown adult bum, living off of mom and dad, living in mom and dad's house still. And I didn't have a job. I was kind of going to school, kind of, but not really. And I was in my kind of like emo goth phase. Then I was figuring stuff out. Let's put it that way. I had created this website that thankfully it got taken down because I think just they shut off the servers. It was Tripod. I don't know if anybody will remember like that Tripod Cities thing where you can like it was like Squarespace and GoDaddy like way before they existed, right? It's like you can create your own like website or whatever, or like your own blog site or something. And my demented behind just said, yeah, I'll just make a totally satanic web page. To this day, I don't know why I was doing that, but yeah, there was like a bunch of I was really into Avenged Sevenfold. I was into like horror pops and just a bunch of like just dumb stuff. I don't really know why I was so into it back then, but yeah. So it was I had like a bunch of like really kind of like weird and dark pictures and stuff in there. I had like amassed a bunch of like horror stories or like urban legend stories and stuff like that. I had uploaded like a bunch of like Avenged Sevenfold songs and like AFI songs and stuff like that in there. Just being the type of thing like you wouldn't be surprised that years later that guy would create a company called Maniacal Books. What was the URL? It was like darthmac99.geocities.com or .net or something like that. It was up for years though. It recently kind of got taken down, like I want to say 2019, 2018 or something like that. Because I had favorited it, and I kind of kept tabs on it, even though I was just like, God, I don't know what was on my mind when I made this website. But I went to it like 2018ish, 2019ish or something like that, and it said like I got like a URL like web page not available or something like that. So I guess like they just turned the servers off or whatever. But when I was close to finishing that site, I was in my room. I was in my room in mom and dad's house, and I was on the computer, and I had kind of like a gaming chair or computer. It was just a regular computer chair that I was on, and I was in there, and I remember suddenly I was uploading this weird story about some woman. I think it's like a Mexican urban legend about this woman who went to a dance and she ended up dancing with the devil or something like that, and she didn't know it until she looked down and she saw like hooves in the tail or something like that. I remember this vividly, right? Because I was uploading that story to the web page, and all of a sudden my chair just started vibrating out of nowhere. It was just like crazy. And at first I was thinking there must be a plane coming, because like at my parents' house, even still, like it's close to an Air Force base, and so there's planes that fly overhead, and sometimes they can fly so low that they just shake the entire house. You have to pause what you're watching because all you hear is jet engines blasting through your ears. They fly so low sometimes. But that was the first thought that went through my head, like, okay, there must be a plane going, but no, there's no plane happening outside. And there's nothing else on in my room. Like it's just me on my computer, like uploading to this crazy website I built, and like my chair is just going, and it freaked me the hell out, right? And then like after about like 15 seconds, like 15 straight seconds of just vibrating, and then suddenly it just stops, and then the energy in the room got like really, weird and really oppressive, right? And then I just kind of became suddenly aware it was just quiet. It was empty. I might have been the only one home too, and I noticed what I'm looking at and what I'm putting up on his website, and like the music I was listening to, I was probably listening to some kind of like metal or I don't know, and dark, right? And so I just became really aware of what I was doing and what I'm looking at, and I was like, yo, nope. I jumped up, I snatched the power cord from the computer, just powered all of it down, and just nope, right out of there. Like, yeah, okay, I got the message, I got it, I'm done. And I think I was done with that site. I didn't upload another thing to it. It was just like, got it, message received, I'm out.